Hey guys, we're going to review Friday's story problem from week 1, day 5. So Friday's story problem is there are 846 jars of peanut butter at Walmart. Customers came throughout the day and purchased 598 jars. How many jars of peanut butter are still at Walmart at the end of the day? So I know that I have my whole amount, which is 846. I'm going to write that down. And I know that I have a part. And the part that I have is what is purchased and taken away by customers throughout the day. And that part is 598. And so my job as the mathematician is to find the missing part. So this is how I'm going to start my equation. And you guys all know that my favorite strategy is using my hundreds, my tens, and my ones to solve. So I'm going to start in the hundreds. And I'm going to say 800 subtract 500 equals 300. Okay? There's that. Now I need to go over to my tens. And in my tens, I have 40 subtract 90. And as I write that, I realize I don't have enough tens to take away the amount of tens that was purchased. So the way that I do that and solve that problem is I'm going to take a group of 100s and change it into tens and add it to my group of tens over here so that I have enough tens to take away from the tens over here. So I'm going to take the number 300 and I'm going to break it up into two parts. I'm going to break it up into 100 and 200. And I'm going to regroup that 100 into 10 tens. And so what that will make, that what I will have is a total of 140, which is the same as 14 tens. So I have 140 subtract 90. And also what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go ahead and cross out that I use that group of tens because this group of 100 and I put it into a group of tens. So I don't keep it there because I really don't have it anymore. So I'm going to say 140 subtract 90. And I know a lot of you guys at this point like to either count down or you like to count up. So I'm going to count up. I'm going to start with 90 in my head, and I'm going to go 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. And if you were listening, you could hear that I was skip counting by tens. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 remaining. So I have the number 50. 140 subtract 90 equals 50. All right, so now let's go to the ones place. I have 6 subtract 8 equals, and as I write that, I realize there's not enough ones. So I have to get some ones from my numbers that I have. I have 200 and I have 50. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 50 and I'm going to break it apart like I did my 300, and I'm going to break it up into two parts. I'm going to break it up into 10, and I'm going to break it up into 40. And I'm going to take this 10 and actually make it 10 ones, giving me 16 ones, which will be enough for me to subtract the 8. I'm going to cross off that 10, give it over here to my 1, so I have 16 ones, subtract 8 ones, and because I know my doubles facts, I know that 8 plus 8 equals 16. That 16 subtract 8 is 8. All right, so now I need to put what I have left back together. And I have 200 plus 40 plus 8 equals 248. And in our class, we practice putting our answers in a complete sentence. So to do that, I go back to the question, and the question says, how many jars of peanut butter are still at Walmart at the end of the day? So I'm going to start with at the end of the day, there are 248 jars of I'm gonna just put PB for peanut butter too because I ran out of room. All right, So this is what your math should have looked like. I hope you guys got it right. If not, go back, look at your work again, and edit. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.